Hi, I'm Efren Pulido, and I'm about to perform the electric motor project. Stay tuned for my project. To begin, I put all my materials ready to go. I got a wood base, rectangular magnet, a magnet wire, a 9-volt battery, and a battery snap for that battery, 2 large paper clips, and some thumbtacks. The first step I performed was winding up my copper wire around a small cylindrical object, and I went around about 12 times. This was the outcome. Once I cut the copper wire, leaving 2 inches across, I went ahead and put the rectangular magnet in the middle of the wood base. Then I got my 2 paper clips ready to go. I then went ahead to transform the paper clips into the base supports for the rotor. As you can tell, I bent them in a way that can create hooks to put the 2-inch extensions of the rotor on top of it. And then I went ahead and secured them with the thumbtacks and put the magnet right in the middle so that the rotor can go right on top of it, as you can see right here. I went ahead and snapped on the 9-volt battery onto the battery snap and got it ready for attachment. Got the red and black ready to go. Now, I got everything set up and ready to go. Time to connect the leads and see what happens. Here we go. The theory behind this experiment is that the wire that has now become the rotor will experience a force once placed on the magnetic field. An electric motor works through the concept of torque being placed on the looped wire. However, this looped wire is able to spin freely because of the axle, called an armature of a motor. The now rotor will begin to spin and attempt to align itself on the external field, although the rotor will not reach a stable configuration, and this will cause the rotor to continue spinning. This is because once the rotor reaches a position that is close to being stable, the current ends up switching, causing it to continue trying to align. As you can see, my first attempt was not a success. I even had a little malfunction with the battery and I had to switch it out. There's a little bit of sparks going on and a little bit of fire, but everything was okay, everybody's safe. Second attempt, got a little bit of more movement, but not as much as I wanted. Now, as they say, third time's a charm. I went ahead and readjusted a couple things like the clips and the wire itself, and I changed the angle of how I'm attaching the leads of the battery. Now let's see how this goes. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a little movement now. This is gonna be it. I can feel it. Just gotta give it a little nudge and voila, we have rotation. It only took me about 3 attempts, but hey, we got there.